have saw that Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has already reached, and there are the other senior leaders as well. We saw that even BJP MLAs has already reached, whether it is Chandrakant Patel, Jaikumar Rawal, Ram Kadam. So all those the Shiv Sena senior leaders, the BJP, I beg my pardon, BJP senior leaders has already reached to the Vidhan Bhavan, and of course there were the senior leaders are from the other parties as well. We saw Bas Thorat, Ashok Chavan, and even the candidate of Shiv Sena for the speaker's post, Rajan Salvi, who has already reached here. He seems to be confident, but what we know that the numbers is with Eknath Shinde, the number is with Bharatiya Janata Party, is what been claimed by Chief Minister itself. While speaking to Republic, he clearly stated that the Shiv Sena, that is his Shinde Sena, has already have a 50 number, whereas on other hand the Bharatiya Janata Party has a 120 number. So this means they have the number of 170 to 175, which will be showed in the majority, and this is going to be showed in the House. This is what has been informed, and now we know that it will be even Eknath Shinde, Chief Minister, has clearly stated that the session that is for the 2 days, that is today and tomorrow. Today is for the speaker election, and the second is that the tomorrow will be the vote of confidence. This is just a formality, as the number is with Eknath Shinde, as the number is with BJP. So this will be very interesting to see what will be happen, because the sessions, the assembly for the speaker post is going to commence at 11 a.m. and all the MLAs has been seen to be reached. Here we saw like a short while back where Devendra Fadnavis, Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister, has already reached, and whereas the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, who is on his way.
Yes. Alisha, talk to us more, about what you're seeing right now. We understand, in fact, we can see those visuals of the MLAs, Shinde faction MLAs quite confident, wearing saffron turbans and also showing victory signs there. Very confident that they will sail through the selection process for the Speaker of the Assembly.
Well, yes, of course, we heard, we saw that once the candidate that was been placed and has been nominated by both the fraction, whether it is from the Mahavikas Aghadi or whether it is from the BJP Shinde camp, both have been very much confident, but the more confident with the numbers is Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. He is continuously coming before the media, clearly saying that this is just a formality and nothing else. Whether it is a speaker post or whether it is a vote of confidence, this assembly, the two-day special session that has been called by governor, clearly stating that they have to prove the majority, is just a formality because they have the number. But Samiksha, what interesting is, for the today speaker post election, Shiv Sena 2 group have already issued a whip. We know that at one side where Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena, that is Whip Chief Sunil Prabhu, has already issued a whip to the Shiv Sena MLAs, clearly stating that they should vote for their candidate, that is Rajan Salvi. On other hand, we saw that Eknath Shinde Whip Chief, Eknath Shinde Group Whip Chief, that is Bharat Gogavle, who already issued a whip, clearly stating that they should vote for the candidate, that is Rahul Narvekar. So this will be very interesting to see in the House, because what has happened in the Maharashtra since past 2 weeks is something we have been witnessing very, very closely, and now finally we know that Devendra Fadnavis and Eknath Shinde, who has taken an oath as a Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister respectively. Now this is something, a new government that has been formed in Maharashtra, and this is the first session right after the new government that has been formed. So it will be very interesting, because interesting is something to see who will vote for whom, because whereas we saw that the true fraction has already given a whip, has already issued a whip.
Yes, Alisha, we understand that more MLAs are constantly arriving for the session, which will begin in roughly about 50-40 minutes from now. If you could talk to us about what you're seeing at this point, the MLAs who are seen arriving at the Vidhan Bhavan. Well, we'll try and connect with Alisha again, but as you can see, MLAs arriving for the assembly session, which is set to begin at 11 a.m. While Devendra Fadnavis has arrived for the Vidhan Sabha session. Shinde, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, is en route and will be reaching the Maharashtra Assembly very shortly. Just a short while back, we also got you visuals of independent MLA Ravi Rana arriving at the Vidhan Bhavan. So, a session that is lined up for 11 a.m. today. BJP has, remember, fielded Rahul Narvekar, while the opposition has fielded Shiv Sena MLA Rajan Salvi, and the live visuals that we are getting to you right now of the MLAs En route, the Vidhan Bhavan wearing the saffron turbans, quite confident of sailing through this process of selection for the Speaker of the Assembly.